The mess hall is loud with the clatter of bowls and laughter. On the wall, a fresh poster, missing, Private Eric. Tomoya's ladle hangs frozen in the pot. His eyes lock on the face.
He's not missing. He's in my cellar. And if they find him, my whole network burns.
A soldier shouts, "Best stew all week." The room echoes with cheers. Tomoya's nod is empty, rehearsed.
Inside this loaf, the new meeting point. Tonight, the gate, third watch.
His fingers pack the note into the dough, sealing it like a tomb. No one will notice one loaf among hundreds.
Fresh garrison bread, still warm. The note inside. Tonight's plan. I'll get it to the cell.
Soldiers murmur about the MP raid. A deserter caught. Kitchen audit imminent. One voice, half amused. What's the cook hiding, extra salt? Laughter. Tomoya's ladle does not waver.
If they find the truth, 100 hungry souls go silent. But a loaf can hold a world of lies.
Tomoya stirs the same pots at dawn. Soldiers trust the stew. They don't see the ledger behind his eyes.
It started with Private Haas, dragged to the Titan pens. I never forgot his eyes. The kingdom feeds its failures to the Titans to save grain. I decided to feed hope instead.
In the mess hall, he is invisible, useful. A pair of hands, not a mind. A soldier jokes that the cook knows too much. The table laughs. Tomoya's smile hides the truth.
All supply requisitions must match exactly. Any discrepancy, no matter how small, goes on my desk.
His words scrape my spine. But I've buried the shortages under phantom recruits for months.
In his bunk, he opens the worn notebook. Numbers become names. A missing sack means a family fed beyond the wall. But even the best stew can't cover the scent of a rat. The military police are sending an auditor.
Let them come. This kitchen is a fortress of flour and secrets.
The auditor arrives, uniform crisp, stride untouchable. The mess hall hushes.
I am Inspector Reyna. By Commander Voss's order, I audit this kitchen. Show me the stores.
She measures the room like a butcher sizing meat. I must be flawless.
The ledger shows 50 kilos of flour missing. That is no rounding error.
Hard crusts, Inspector. I shave them for softer bread. The waste is regrettable, but unavoidable.
Yet you bake for hundreds. Loaf counts suggest surplus. Explain.
A child's hollow cheeks, hands reaching. Lying is the smallest mercy I can give.
Your silence condemns you. I will inspect every sack until numbers align.
She recedes, but so does my retreat. The next lie must rise faster than her doubt.
Reyna's finger traces the stock list. One entry itches. The audit is only beginning. Night. Tomoya descends the cellar stairs, tray clinking with bowls. The darkness gasps.
They dragged Payleen away. I heard his screams. I can't stay here. I'll surrender. I didn't save you to lose you now. Breathe. Eat. The patrols will pass.
I've heard odd noises from the floorboards. What do you keep below the kitchen?
Just the officer's wine cellar. Old bottles, dust, a few spiders. Nothing worth inspecting.
I decide what's worth inspecting. Show me, now.
Tomoya leads her down, pulse hammering. The wineskins are arranged, the cot folded away. Not a breath. The cellar is still. Only barrels and cobwebs. 3 shapes breathe behind a false wall of stones.
Just wine. Very well. But I'll be back if the inventory shifts.
But her eyes lingered a heartbeat too long. The cellar's secret teetered by a single thread. A shadow shifts in the alley. Lyra shoves a cold loaf into Tomoya's hands, her whisper shaking.
They found Payleen's blood. MPs are flipping every stone. The cell must scatter tonight.
Then the refugee run is now. Those children won't survive a lockdown.
He sacks bread and dried meat, slipping through the dark. A lantern beam freezes him against a wall. The patrol passes, boots crunching. He exhales and runs again. The city's starving his only thought. Hours later, he returns. In the kitchen, a single lantern burns. Reyna holds a torn loaf, the note inside unfolded.
Did you know a soldier named Eric? This note. It's his handwriting. He was my brother.
Eric. The first I ever hid. He mailed letters through my bread, his sister.
I've been chasing ghosts for months. You are the one who fed him, aren't you? Please tell me.
Tomoya's throat tightens. The auditor holds his life in her hands, and her brother's ghost.
I hid Eric in this kitchen 3 months ago. He was thin, terrified, but alive. I sent him out with a baker's cart.
He wrote me once, said a kind cook saved him. I thought it was a lie to spare me. You gave him a chance, but the manhunt is tightening. Voss ordered me to triple-check every supply record. He suspects someone is feeding the rats. I can falsify the flour entries for a time. But if Voss sends his own men, I can't stop them.
Then see what you are protecting. This notebook is every name, every route. The rebellion lives in these pages.
Ink smudges in coded numbers, names of the disappeared, routes to safe houses. Reina's breath catches.
So many. You've built an army from bread and lies. My brother would have been proud. I'll buy you weeks maybe. But you must move whatever you are hiding. Relocation is critical.
The refugees still need the runs. If I stop, they starve. I need you to keep Voss's eye elsewhere.
An unsteady pact forms over flour and fear. The auditor is now a conspirator, and the noose tightens. Commander Voss summons Reina. His voice is a blade. Your audit crawls. 2 MPs will stand at the kitchen door until it bears fruit.
They're at the entrance now. Every sack, every crumb will be watched. You can't run supplies under their noses.
During the feast, Tomoya palms a loaf toward a hooded woman among the soldiers. Lyra's eyes meet his for an instant.
An MP's gaze sweeps the table, too slow. I'll have to burn the backup notes tonight.
My safe house was raided. I am being hunted. Don't contact me. I'll find you when the storm passes.
She vanishes into the maze of gutters. The main courier is gone. The network is bleeding. That night, Tomoya feeds the oven with coded messages. Paper curls to ash. He keeps only the heart of the rebellion.
The guards report to Voss every hour. I can't protect you much longer. Do you have an endgame?
An endgame. I've only ever played one move at a time. But if they cage me here, the entire board collapses.
In the quiet of his bunk, the cook stares at the ceiling. The rebellion's heart beats in his chest alone. In the dark, Marcus scratches at the stones. His voice cracks. I need air, just one breath. He bursts past, up the stairs. The kitchen door opens. An MP turns, lantern raised.
He's just a drunk from the barracks. Let me return him.
Commander Voss arrives, his face stone. A drunk with a soldier's tattoo.
I've inspected every inch, Commander. No hidden space. The cook's story holds.
Seal that cellar. Post a guard at every entrance. If a rat squeaks, I want its head.
Night falls. Reina pulls the gate MPs with a false alarm. Tomoya opens the hidden wall and guides the 2 into the tunnel.
I'll tell them what you did. You gave us a chance.
By dawn, the deserters are free. Voss stands in the kitchen, his smile sharpening.
I will find your secret. Cook, count the hours.
I joined the military police to find you. This letter from Eric proves why.
The letter, creased and tear-stained, spoke of a kind cook who fed a deserter bread and hope.
I've been chasing my brother's ghost, but you are the one who kept him alive.
She believed I was a monster. Instead, she found the man who saved her brother.
Command intercepted a note mentioning the kitchen's hidden oven. By dawn, they'll trace it to you.
The note was a careless accident, a rebel's slip, but it would burn them all.
Then we don't have days. We have hours. Tell me everything about the officer banquet tomorrow night.
All senior officers gather in the Great Hall at 8. Security is tight, but the kitchen is your domain.
If I can drug them, just sleep, not death. The rebellion can strike while the command is paralyzed.
The cook's eyes hardened not with fear, but with terrible purpose. The kitchen would become a weapon. Flour dust hangs in the lamplight. Tomoya presses the message into the dough. Rally, depot, camp, 9 bells. He leaves the loaf in the old fountain's dry basin. By afternoon, a shadow claims it. Lyra reads, then runs.
The camp prisoners are to be executed at dawn. We have no time.
Gather, everyone. The depot first, then the camp. When you hear the bells toll 9, move.
Lyra distributes blades and crowbars. The rebels melt into the night with grim nods.
I took this from the infirmary. A powerful sedative. 1 dose will drop a grown man for hours.
If this is my last meal service, let it be the one that feeds an army of hope.
In the hideout, red circles mark the depot and the camp. The clock ticks toward evening.
If we fail, we hang. But I'd rather hang for something than live for nothing.
The cook ladles the evening stew as if nothing has changed. But his heartbeat counts the hours to midnight. Dawn breaks. 2 MPs stand at the kitchen door. Tomoya chops vegetables under their silent, unblinking glare.
The sedative vial fits inside a hollowed potato. One among dozens. Invisible.
I've fed Voss a false sighting. Deserters at the outer wall. He's moving out with a squad.
Tomoya strikes a flint near a sack of flour. Smoke blooms, thick and acrid. The guards curse and scramble. In the chaos, he retrieves the hollowed potato from a crate and pockets the vial. He doses the central soup pot. The clear liquid vanishes into the bubbling broth. Then the wine decanters. A last tilt empties the vial. The trap is set.
Just the heat, sir. The ovens are blazing for the feast. If they taste the bitterness before the drug spreads, we're dead.
The banquet hour approaches. The pots simmer with poison and hope. Outside, the clock tower readies its bells. The great hall glitters with candlelight. Officers laugh, raising bowls of the cook's finest stew. Tomoya watches from the kitchen doorway, a ladle in his white-knuckled grip.
Steady. The drug needs 10 minutes. Each bite is a grain in the hourglass.
A junior officer frowns. The soup has an odd bitterness. His neighbor chuckles. You are tasting the rebellion, maybe.
To the security of the realm, may every traitor choke on our vigilance.
A spoon clatters. One officer slumps forward into his plate. Silence fractures. Then another man sways. A major tries to stand, gripping the table, but his legs buckle. The drug is spreading faster than panic. Commander Voss pushes himself upright, fury and dizziness warring on his face. His wine glass shatters on the floor. Tomoya steps fully into the hall. His apron is splattered with soup, his eyes calm and pitiless.
You, the cook.
The cook raises his ladle. Dinner is over. Now, the bells will ring. He waits for the sound that will ignite the night. In the distance, the garrison bell tolls. Once, twice. Tomoya's heart matches the rhythm as he waits by the kitchen door. Lyra hears the 9th toll. Her crowbar splinters the depot lock. Shadows surge through the breach. The depot guards are overwhelmed in seconds. Sacks of grain and medicine fall into rebel hands. The first victory at the conversion camp. Iron shackles shatter. A prisoner stares at his freed hands, eyes welling with disbelief. In the kitchen, a lone sergeant stumbles in, staring at the banquet hall carnage. What have you done, cook?
Dinner's over. The menu has changed.
Tomoya shoves a heavy table against the door, buying minutes. Nothing will leave this kitchen until the mission is done. The supply depot falls completely. Lyra raises a torch, signaling success. The stored grain will feed the rebellion for months. Camp prisoners pour through the broken gates into the night. Freedom, after so many years, tastes like dust and disbelief, but the garrison stirs. Boots thunder in the corridors. Tomoya grips his cleaver, the last barrier between victory and ruin. Tomoya slams a heavy oak table across the kitchen door and hauls a bubbling cauldron of oil onto the stove.
Let them feel the heat. The longer they hesitate, the more time the rebels have.
Through the grimy window, a distant torch flares 3 times. Lyra's signal. Success.
The depot is ours. The prisoners are free. It's done.
Outside, a soldier runs screaming, "The depot is lost." Prisoners are escaping. Panic seizes the garrison. In the courtyard, MPs wrestle a woman to the ground. Reyna, her uniform torn, but her eyes find the kitchen window and she smiles faintly.
She gave herself to buy more time. I can't let them hurt her. This fight is over. It's over. I surrender.
Soldiers burst through, pinning him against the flour-dusted floor. The cleaver spins into a corner. The kitchen falls silent. The rebellion has won the night, but its architect is in chains. Tomoya is dragged to the great hall. Voss props himself against the chair, eyes blurry but blazing with malice.
You, a cook, destroyed everything.
Number, I fed hope to the hungry. You fed them to monsters.
Voss slams a trembling fist. Do not lecture me. By dawn, you hang for treason.
Then, grant one last request. Let me say goodbye to my kitchen. It's where I serve them, and you.
A flicker of confusion in the soldiers' faces. The cook asks not for mercy, but for the room where he fed them every day.
Fine. 1 hour. Then the noose.
1 hour is enough. Enough to leave a final crumb.
The soldiers haul him out. A young private whispers to his mate, "What did we just hear?" The seed is planted. Dawn is still hours away, but already the garrison feels different. A cook has shaken the walls. The door creaks open. Tomoya steps into the cold kitchen, alone. His apron still hangs on its hook.
You did well, old friend. Every meal mattered.
Behind him, chains rattle. Reyna is brought in from the shadows, her eyes red but dry.
They said you wanted to see me.
I needed to see you. To make sure you don't stop. The bread must rise again.
I won't let this be the end. The bread will bake again. I promise you.
Tomoya pulls his worn notebook from his tunic and places it into her shackled hands.
Every name in here. They're your army now. And the recipe for the message bread is in the back.
A guard yanks Reyna back. The notebook stays pressed to her heart. Tomoya watches her go, then turns to the window. The sky is paling. His hour is almost up. Gray dawn. Soldiers form a silent square around the gallows. Tomoya walks without needing to be pushed. The noose is fitted around his neck. He does not flinch.
I fed you. Some of you I fed secret hopes. Don't let them starve.
A rifle clatters to the stones. A young soldier breaks formation and walks away, head bowed, ignoring the officer's bark.
Even one conscience waking is enough to start a landslide. A good day for bread to rise.
The lever is pulled. The platform groans open beneath him. The world holds its breath. The crowd is voiceless. Many cannot watch. Some close their eyes, others stare at the ground. In the back, the soldier who walked away picks up his rifle, but his hands tremble. The body swings gently. The mess hall waits empty, tables set for a breakfast that will never be eaten.
Take him down. An unmarked grave. No marker, no memorial. Let the weeds cover his name.
By noon, the gallows are empty. Reyna walks free. No evidence ties her to the rebellion. She is marked, but unbroken.
I swore I'd see this kitchen one more time. For him. For Eric, and for you.
He gave everything. The bread will keep moving.
She slips away, a sack of stolen flour over her shoulder. The city's shadows welcome her back. A soldier passing by sees the loaf. His boots slow. He stares at the offering. For a long moment, he does not move. Then he walks on, but his eyes are changed. Night falls. The single loaf stays on the doorstep, untouched. A star reflects on its crust. No one ordered this. It is only bread, but the silence around it is louder than any bell. Dawn paints the doorstep. Beside the first loaf, 2 more have appeared. No one saw who left them. By mid-morning, a silent line stretches across the yard. Every soldier holds a loaf. They move without command, each placing bread at the door. The pile grows with muffled thuds. Commander Voss storms from his quarters, face thunderous. The line does not break.
Stop this insubordination. Disperse immediately. or face the stockade.
The soldiers bow their heads, but their feet stay rooted. The line edges forward. A young soldier nears Voss, loaf in shaking hands. He fed me when I was starving. Sir, I am just returning the favor. Voss's jaw clenches, his command dying unspoken. He cannot charge an entire garrison. By evening, hundreds of loaves form a monument of crust and crumb. The pile rises higher than a man. The garrison stands in silence. A field of uniforms before the bread. No order could halt this. In a candle-lit safe house, Reina opens Tomoya's notebook. New coded messages begin to flow.
The camp prisoners have joined us. The city is waking up.
A week later, Crown officials arrive. Voss is dragged from his office in chains. The lead inspector's words are cold marble. You have failed to maintain order. Voss is led away, his authority shattered. The system slowly begins to crack. The mess hall doors are sealed. A sign reads, "Under investigation by order of the Crown." Reina visits the memorial. She places a small loaf beside a photograph of a smiling cook.
We'll bake a better world, Tomoya. I promise.
In the market, Lyra moves unseen, a fresh stack of bread in her basket. The rebellion is no longer a whisper. It is a rising dough no fist can punch down. Months pass. The bread pile is replaced by a simple stone marker, carved with a ladle and the words, "The core cook."
He said the bread would bake again. It never really stopped.
She lays the flour on the stone. A small hand reaches up beside her. A refugee child, cheeks fuller now, places a tiny loaf. The child looks up at Reina. No words are needed. Across the city, a bakery hums. The sign swings softly. The hidden crumb.
Every loaf we sell funds a safe house. Tomoya's recipe never gathered dust.
The old garrison kitchen stands untouched, a silent shrine. Sunlight falls through the window onto Tomoya's apron, still hanging on its hook.
He's still feeding us.
The mess hall remains closed, but the rebellion's spirit brews beyond its walls. In every hidden loaf, a new message. The stone marker remains, surrounded by fresh bread daily. A cook who never stopped feeding the future. Sunrise spills over the garrison. The mess hall doors creak open. A new cook ties an apron and fires the oven. She was a rebel once, hiding in cellars. Now she serves stew with a knowing smile. She slips a folded note into a loaf, the motion as natural as breathing. The recipe endures. A young soldier bites into his ration. His teeth catch something unexpected. Paper. He unfolds the scrap inside his palm. 3 words, carefully printed. Pass it on. He looks around the mess hall, then pockets the note. No words are exchanged, but his eyes hold a new light. The rebellion is no longer a single flame. It is 1,000 pilot lights, hidden in the daily bread. The city gates swing wide. People move through them like a held breath finally released. Some recipes never die, they just change hands. A single loaf rests on a doorstep, steam curling in the early light. The world is waking.